Hi, welcome to Totally Random. I've been busy for a while. I've been fishing, not PH fishing, fishing, FISHING fishing. I was given this padlock recently, earlier this week, and I've opened it a couple of times. If we get time, I might open it again. But what is really interesting is this guy here, if we can get some focus. Excessive glare. Let's see. Does not want to play. Okay, well, either way, there you go. You might be able to read it now. It's an Ingersoll. It's an impregnable padlock, apparently. I've seen a video on this. It's a lever lock. It's a disc kind of system. I haven't picked one of these before. I have managed to set all the pins on one side, but not the sidebar. I may be incorrect. I may have set the sidebar and not all the other pins. If anyone's picked an Ingersoll successfully on camera and would like to share any thoughts with me, please do. This was a great gift. It was well loved, but no longer has a key. There's no numbers on it, so I've been unable to ID it. I think I've been able to ID it somewhat on their website. However, I'm not completely sure. So that's one for another day, because yeah, I gave that a full 10-hour crack straight up, and that only got one side set. Something interesting that I've had for a while now is this foil impressioning kit. Quite like the idea of impressioning keys, and I've done a few successfully on just 4-pin padlocks, nothing fancy, 5 or 6 or 7 pin in particular. The basic idea behind this is not to do what I just did. But these guys slot in here. I'm probably well out of focus, I'm not watching the camera. It comes with what looks like a broken, you see that? Broken kicks. Let me see. It looks a bit like a tiny S-rake, a bit like a broken key extractor. It's more than likely a foil removal tool, is what I assume. But we know what assume means. There's also a small file, which I might try on some keys. And it's got another file that comes with it, so that's quite nice. However, these do not fit. These Rolex type pieces of material do not fit in any of the locks that I've got, so they're really of no use to me at the current moment. Anyway. That's that. Oh, and there's the foil, obviously, the way this works, if you're not aware. Take a small amount of foil once you've cut a bitting into the blank. You put the foil in, you put it in the lock, jiggle it around a bit until you've got basically half a bump key slash impression key, and I've seen people open locks with them quite successfully. So I'll get that out of the way. I'm not having a drink either. So, pin tumbler locks. I have a, where are we? I have a set of Solex locks, but I have not been able to find them. In the case that I do, I'll be having a go at them with these guys. So watched a few tutorials on how these work, but yet to play with the pin tumblers. Not very commonly used on anything that I personally own or deal with. This black padlock. Give it a crack. Hang on. Just a second. It won't, because it's still unlocked. There we go. Everyone convinced it's locked. Now this has a tiny keyway. There's picks everywhere and they're upside down. Incredibly useful. But hey, let's get in shot. Go away. Try and get some focus on this. No. There we go. Okay, so you can see how tiny this keyway is. That's taking out most of it. I can't remember what I picked this with the first time. There's a deep set. I was going to say there's a deep set pin. It's going to be quite hard to get up. I found the trick was to I'm going to use finger pressure this way. Doesn't want to play. No, I'll reset it and go again. I think that's 3. I really should have this open by now. 9 minutes. I'm going to have to kill this. No one's going to watch it. Champion of it. I should have picked this previously. Tension wrench, buddy. I meant to turn that off, but hindsight. It's all out of shot. Oh, hang on, no light. Open. Okay, so can put up with me yabbering for, where do we make this? Yeah. This is, just to put in perspective, this is one of those suction cup type vices that it's sitting on a sparrow's mat, so obviously it's not going to stick down to anything. I believe there's 4 pins in this, 4-pin mystery lock. You can, if you have a close look, you can see that it's laminated. Rust lines. So I'd say that's a laminated 4-pin lock. 2 seconds. Crash down the log. No, it's not even an M1. So I've got the feeling it's a master, but I'm not sure what it is. I've also had a few questions about this 7-pin adversary lock. They're quite easy to make yourself. You really just need an old lock and a 3mm or 4mm thread. And some grub screws. So that stuff's pretty easy to find. Your friend Google will help you with that. So make some up yourself, you know, by all means buy one and try it out, because it'll give you a good idea of the inner workings of a lock, obviously. And the tolerances that you'll get on this are probably better than what you'll end up with on your own after you end up threading the Bible and the plug and doing things like that. But that makes for an interesting, hard to pick lock too, so some people find that interesting. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Happy picking, and keep it legal. Cheers. Have a nice day.